ladies and gentlemen, we are here with Olivia Komahcheet. How you
What it
doing?
do, though? What up, Seth?
Hell yeah, hell yeah. How's it going?
It is going good. It is hot outside, and I'm drinking a sugar-free Red Bull, talking to you. So,
Hell yeah, hell
on
yeah.
vibes.
And where you at these days?
I am right now. I'm in Lawton, Oklahoma.
In Oklahoma,
Living
huh?
in living in Medicine Park. So, South Oklahoma.
And what? Sorry, what's Oklahoma known for? Like, what's some things going on? I hear something about a onion burger.
Oh, you talk about Whataburger, huh?
No, no, no. I seen this. It had something about Oklahoma was famous for this hamburger that had like a bunch of onions on it.
Damn.
You don't know about that?
No,
Okay,
I don't.
I'm gonna cut this out the video, man. We don't need to know
No,
about
like,
the
no.
onions. It must not. It must
No,
not
put
be.
me on though. It must not be that fire. Shit, man. Well, I think I'm slipping though. I be living under a rock for real sometimes, but
Hell
I
yeah.
think it might be known for the onion burger. Like Whataburger is a thing, and then I'd say casinos.
Ooh.
There's more casinos in Oklahoma than there is in like Las Vegas, kind of thing.
Really?
Like way
Really?
more. Like way
Okay.
more.
Okay.
And so we got the casinos and a lot of natives here, and we've got Brahms ice cream. They might have the onion burgers.
Okay,
but
okay. Brahms ice cream, and
Brahms.
you talked about natives. This was one of my topics. Like, so you are native, yeah?
Yes,
And
Comanche and Oto, Missouri.
Comanche. Wow, that is killer. Yeah, I mean, such. I mean, all cultures are beautiful and vibrant in their own little way, but certain ones kind of, I don't know, speak to us in a I don't know, more impactful way. And I just feel like the Native American, just the tribes, and especially the Comanche tribe, is just I don't know, it's just super cool.
Yeah.
And so let's just get into some little questions that I have for you. So on Artist Limelight, I'm actually interviewing artists that I personally know. Maybe somewhere down the line I'll be, interviewing one. Maybe they reach out to me or I reach out to them. But currently I have a list of about 20 to 30 artists that I just feel are just super special and amazing artists and who just deserve a little more limelight. And you are actually my first artist that I am interviewing. So thank you very much, Olivia. Really appreciate that. So,
Likewise.
so since I say that it's artists that I know, is it true that I know you because you were jumping on a trampoline in Burning Man? Is this it?
That's pretty much how that happened.
Who
Yeah.
were you jumping on this trampoline
I
with?
so let me give a shout out to my boys, fucking Coconut. Are we allowed to cuss on here? Coconut and
Fuck yeah,
okay,
we are.
okay. So Coconut, Coco, on the playa, and my homie Wes, my homie that I went out there with. So long story short, we were. I don't even know what day it was. It don't even matter. Time was not a thing there.
That's whenever it was. It had that super rainy, sludgy thing.
It was Raining Man. It was
Raining
the year
Man.
of Raining Man, which was absolutely insane. My first year Raining Man, and it was right before the rain hit. I was bopping around, went to a show, saw Diplo from like me about 4 feet away, and I was like,
Wow.
up all night watching all these DJs, and we were just like having a great time. And then I got really tired, and we were headed back to camp, and the sun was coming up. And on the way, I don't even know. It's a blur. But I'm gonna try and tell the story. But we're getting on the bikes. We're kind of heading back to camp, and there's this guy that's just like waving us down. He's like, hey, come watch the sunrise on these trampolines. And I'm like, fuck a trampoline, dude. I'm tired. And then like the more he was like convincing me, I was just like, dang, like low key, like I need to stop being a little bitch and like get on this trampoline. And precursor, on my way to Burning Man, I had told my homie Wes, I was like, he's like, what's one thing you want to do while you're out here? Anything. And I was like, I want to do a backflip because I've always wanted to do a backflip and I just want to do a backflip. So I was like, I want to do a backflip. And so he was like, all right, well, maybe find like a bunch of pillows or something. We'll figure it out. And he was like, okay, backflip. So we're both cruising. Coco is chasing us down, not chasing us down, but he's calling us like, hey, come watch this sunset on the trampolines. He's running a bunch of just imagine like a trampoline park outside. It's not like a chill trampoline, just like, in your auntie's backyard. It's on some, like a big ass. So we go to these trampolines. And then I have a moment where I meet Coconut. He introduces... We immediately hit it off, and within the first, I'd say 5 minutes, he's like talking about you.
Oh, wow.
And so he's talking about, he's like, oh, like, where are you from? And I'm saying, I live in Austin right now. And he's like, oh, my really good friend Seth just moved down to Austin. And I was like, that's what's up. And he's like, he plays all these instruments. And he's like, he's a looper too. And he's like, you got to meet him. He's like, I'm going to be down there in Austin. You got to meet him. We're all going to hang out. It's going to happen. Yeah. And I'm like, I actually believe you. Like, it wasn't one of those things where it was like, okay. It was like, actually, we are going to do that. Yeah. And look at us now. Which we did that. And we did that. And we worked on so many projects. It's just, it's a pleasure. So my first question for you, because I just feel like there's just certain artists that can find their sound or find their style. I mean, it took me until almost 40 years old before I felt like, oh, this is my signature, it's my sound. And I feel, from my perspective, I feel that you found like a sound. Like I find that you have an Olivia sound. And it's like, is there a moment where you discovered that sound? Or was it like a couple moments in your life that you put together? Like, how did you find your sound? Yeah, I love that question. I'd say it was an accumulation of being really inspired by different people and then wanting to make my own stuff, the stuff that I had in my heart and soul to create, but I didn't really know how it was going to happen, and just experimentation and just like allowing myself to be free in that way. So it was a lot of skill building. So a lot of the artists that I liked when I was younger and still like. What's a few? Because that was a little tag question. Right. It was, so when I started learning how to sing, or it was guitarists, when I started learning riffs on guitar, it was a lot of Polyphia. It was a lot of Melanie Faye, Yvette Young. It was like Periphery, or like my parents, they listened to a lot of metal. So there was like Tool kind of accents in there. And just kind of like melting pot of all these artists, and then learned a lot of the cover songs that I fell in love with. So one of the first songs that I learned on guitar was like the Crossroads with Ralph Macchio. The solo and See Bye, and I was like obsessed with that scene. Excellent. And so I was like obsessively learning that guitar riff, and then that bleeding into my sound. Or it was Snow by Red Hot Chili Peppers, and like really liking that riff in the beginning of that song, and like throughout the whole song, and loving it so much that I was willing to learn it, and then that translating into my sound. So I can't really say like, how did I find my sound? I want to say it's from being inspired and allowing myself to dive into those inspirations, and then naturally that kind of happened on its own.
Excellent, excellent. And so you say you kind of like started out with the guitar, like because I'm not hating on the ladies, but I've been around to a lot of jam sessions, and I listen like all of my friends in my friend group, and to find like a lady that really can play the guitar like really well, like it's kind of rare, and not only do you play the guitar great for a woman, but even compared to guys, you
Right.
play the guitar really, really well. Was that your first instrument?
No, my first instrument was a violin. And
Really?
yeah,
How old were you when you started playing violin?
how old are you in the third grade? Like 7 or 8
Something
or
like that.
ish.
Something like that. Hmm.
Yeah. I would say my first instrument though was a piano. And the
Really?
a piano, and then it was violin, but violin was the instrument where it was unforgiving as hell.
The
So
hardest instrument they say, right?
you sound really bad for a really long time. And
I
I feel
still
like
sound bad on it.
it's bad. It's just like it sounds like a screeching. Yeah, it's bad. So I think that because I was willing to stick to sounding bad for so long, the way that I was able to get on guitar, and it didn't take as long. Like I was just dedicated to the more I practice, the faster I'm going to get at sounding better, and like even being intentional on your practice and like how focused you are. And with it being like in hard mode on the violin, I felt like guitar was just kind of like, okay, let's like lock in, like we know how to do this.
Wow, and like
Yeah.
so around like 7, 8, you like pick up the violin. How long until another instrument came in? Like, was it immediate? Like, were you just learning all these instruments at the same time?
Kind of, sort of. I would say my parents always had like instruments around the house. So piano was always there, guitar was always there,
Yeah,
bass on the wall,
incredible.
the violin, and those kind of string orchestral instruments is what I kind of brought into the household. So third
Oh.
grade, I'm playing violin. And then I was in Youth Philharmonic orchestra, and next to I played viola is what I did. It wasn't violin, but viola was next to the cello ensemble. And so you had cello, viola, second violin, first violin, kind of like that. And so I'd always look over at the cellos and just be like, their sound is so good. It's just like I fell in love with the tone, and I noticed that they played the same notes just this way instead of this way, and it was a
Yeah.
longer neck. So you got a cello, and then you're throwing cello in the mix, and it's like the same thing but different.
Yep.
So
Yep. That's super cool. That's super cool. And because your mom and dad are musicians, yeah?
yep.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, I checked out some of your dad. He had like an album or something on like his website, and I thought it was really cool.
Yeah, they're awesome. They're great inspirations, and I grew up just watching them be obsessed with everything that goes into having a band, and that
Okay.
includes the drama, the good parts, the bad
Yeah.
parts, everything in
Yeah.
between, and unknowingly soaking that information up as a kid. It was just kind of like second nature.
Uh-huh. Well, I'm sure they're super proud because you're killing it.
Thank you, sir. Thank you,
Awesome.
sir.
And let's see what else we got here. Oh, and so these days, what's inspiring you? What you listening to, or what are you into? What's going on? Anything new that's catching, or something old that you just are now discovering?
Specific stuff, I'm kind of all across the board. Sometimes I'm more the type to listen to a song and be super obsessed with it and listen to it until I hate it.
Yeah.
And so I'd say the last album that came out where I was just like, bruh, this is so good. I was getting some really good workouts in with the Don Toliver album that he had dropped. I really enjoyed that.
I don't know this. I'm gonna check it
And
out after
it's good.
this.
It's good.
Check it out.
And it was dropped like a couple months ago, I think. But other than that, just like different homies' music. I mean, I'll try and listen to new stuff, and I'm working at a summer youth camp right now, and so I'll kind of ask some of the kids like what they're listening to, so I'm not feeling too about like listening to throwbacks. And then when I listen to new stuff, it's like I would like to progressively like build an ear for new things coming out.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know, kind of thing too.
I
So
know. I know. I know.
it's hard.
Yeah, yeah. And like whenever you're writing, like your like writing process, like do you have to be inspired to write something, or can you be not inspired and still write something? Like how's that? You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I love that question. Oh, shoot. I would say, I mean, you don't have to be, you could just pick up an instrument, but I feel like more pours out when you have some things on your chest, you know,
Uh-huh.
emotionally, or you just live life and you kind of fast from playing music for a second, you come back to it, and then you develop a new style just because you're not doing your regular riffs and repetition, whatever you're doing, that when you usually pick something up and you're rehearsing. So I noticed a show that I did last Friday. I didn't practice a ton for it intentionally because I wanted to see what it would be like to play these new songs live in front of people and what would come out in a guitar solo.
Ooh.
And I noticed it was a lot different. It was a lot like, you know,
Yeah.
fresh and like new.
High stakes looping.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
and yeah.
you said what happened? Your drum machine or something wasn't working?
Oh shoot, that was in Austin like
Oh.
2 weekends ago. Yeah, I had uploaded some. Excuse me, I had uploaded some samples from some elders that were talking throughout the past couple months that I've been here, and I'd visit like my uncle, or we'd go on to show the kids at the youth camp, like Sweat Lodge or you know, NAC, what the structure of the teepee looks like, and there would be these different people talking, telling stories about just our ways. And so I'd record it, and I put the samples of different environments I was in on my freaking drum machine. And then the USB was like still in the back of the drum machine when I had packed it up. And I think that's what maybe messed it up. But
Yeah.
I was on stage in Austin, and I was like, oh, I can't wait to use these new samples that it's going to
Dang
sound
it.
fire. Because my uncle's like talking about like Sundance in one of them, and like all these. I'm just like, I'm excited to see what it's going to hear like and sound with the music. And then it didn't even turn on, and I was like, all right. And then the last show I did, it did turn on.
Oh, with those samples?
Yeah.
They were there?
So-
Okay. Yeah. It's
I don't
like
know.
that. Anybody that's wanting to get into like live looping or like using Ableton Live and stuff, the very first thing I'd be like, all right, well, one thing you need to understand is at any moment it could all just like go really bad and the computer crashes and nothing works. And what's your plan B and C and D, and you know what's the most robust
Yeah.
rig you can have, because it's coming, dog.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's just a matter of time. What are you gonna
Yeah.
do? And are you gonna be cool, or are you gonna freak out?
Yeah, yeah, you got to keep your cool. And you talking about using elders and things, because I've caught so many of your sets, and you're always you have that one with your grandma where
Yeah.
she's like make some beans, and like that whole thing. And
Yeah.
I was doing a breakdown in one of my new tracks, and my buddy was like, "Yeah, you just need to put some talking, kind of like some background noise, talking kind of stuff." And I was like, "Okay, what do I have?" And I had something with my grandma talking, and I was like, oh,
Oh,
let me pull an Olivia here. So
yes.
so I got my grandma, in that track. I'll have to show you. So thanks for
Please.
that. Thanks for that.
Of course.
And so talking about using of the elders and things like that, like do you like purposefully try to use like Comanche or Native, like bring that culture into your art? Is that something intentional that you do, or something that just happens naturally, or?
Oh, I would say it happens naturally. I'm not like whenever an elder's talking like, "Oh, I should record this." It's more of like
Yeah.
if this is the right if it is respectful, of course, and it is allowed and aligned with,
Mm,
keeping it sacred and all that stuff.
yeah.
I would like more people to feel inspired and resonate with the lessons and the teachings that we have here and different things that I come across with different people that I meet. And I feel like it's just a way to capture that moment and be able to put it into music and kind of fuse it together to make it shareable to more people. It's if that answers your question.
Yeah, yeah,
Um,
yeah, for sure. No, just because I'm from, I think I was telling you this once, I'm from Louisiana. And, and then I would go join bands and stuff. I was even in a band called the Blues Machine, and I'm the lead singer from Louisiana. We didn't play any blues,
yeah, yeah,
not
yeah,
one
yeah.
blues song. And they're like, "Why you're from Louisiana? Why you don't do blues?" And I'm like, "I don't do blues because I'm from Louisiana." Like, because that's what's expected of me, and
Totally,
so I went against it, and now I'm just like,
totally.
man, why you didn't play the blues, dog? You know?
Yeah, your question was like, does it? Am I
So for me, I was like, I don't want to play the blues. So if you like
right?
you Comanche and Native American, because like one of my questions was gonna be like, do you think like it's offensive if somebody uses Native American stuff in their art and they're not like Native American? How does that make you feel?
Yeah, like don't be doing that. No, it's like
Mm,
just like there's an art to. I mean, everyone's got culture, everyone's got a background, and find their authentic self. When you start pulling from other people's stuff, it could put a bad taste in other people's mouth, and it gonna resonate the same
mm,
way. Whatever, you're gonna find like a collective of people that it's not the vibe for me personally,
mm,
and I feel like there's a more respectable way to go about it.
mm-hmm.
Versus kind of like they call that like culture vulture kind of
Yeah,
thing.
yeah, the
So
culture of appropriation, and it's big these days, you know.
for sure. Yeah, so I feel like it's definitely like a natural thing. I'm not like again sitting talking to different people and I'm just like trying to fish for it all the time. It's just kind of like a natural feeling. If this feels right and aligned, then yes. But I do feel yeah, there's an art to it. And at the end of the day, want I want more than ever to have a native kid see other indigenous people on the big screen or doing amazing things next to the
Mm,
greats and it not be on a certain level. Like in for it to be like that, you have to be authentic in a certain way and do things
hmm.
that are authentic to you. And then I don't know, I just feel like it kind of unfolds naturally if you're going about it the right way.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So
Oh yeah, thanks,
so
thanks. That's my only controversial kind of question in the whole thing. I'm not trying to like be a
that
buzzkill.
curveball.
Yeah, I'm not trying to be a buzzkill, but I was like, man, these are all some softball ass questions. Like I need
It's
to
valid
throw.
though.
Yeah,
It's
thanks,
valid. Yeah,
thanks.
especially in the native community. Yeah, it's a
I
big
bet.
conversation.
Yeah, I bet it is. Not to promote my own stuff, but because this is all about you. but I do have that song where I was live looping in the street, and then that elder from the Lakota tribe asked to come on my PA and to say a prayer.
Right.
He wanted to say his prayer, and
Right.
it was just this beautiful moment, and I ended up using that in a track. And
Right.
and so how do I go about honoring that moment and that man and the Lakota tribe? What do you think I should do?
Oh, I think if there's consent and you're communicating to them, like, hey, this was like I was recording and I got your prayer in here, and are you okay with this? If you get the green light, then
Yeah.
and then you show them the song, and if they like it, and then maybe the funds down the road, if that song blows up, gets a lot of streams, there's a lot of different opportunities out there to give back. So I would just say be conscious of that, and you're good.
All right. Yep. Okay. Thanks. All right, man. Yeah, we're discovering some cool stuff in this interview. Thanks. I appreciate that. And well, I think now could be a good time to ask this question. Can you whistle?
Gosh, not at night, but I can.
Wait. You can't whistle at night?
Nah, natives don't be whistling at night, bruh.
Really?
It's like
that's a thing?
Yeah, it's like, I don't know, is that in Louisiana? Like, you're not supposed to like do stuff at night, like specific kind of
no, that's when we do stuff.
complete opposite, yeah.
Yeah, that's when we party. We believe you. I know you can whistle. Yeah, I guess we can wrap it up, and it is a pleasure, and thanks for being my first artist on Artist Limelight, and you super deserve it and more, and any more Limelight I could throw at you, I'm always going to do that.
Well, the feeling is always mutual, and anyone that's watching this still literally follow Seth on everything, because he the homie, he knows the shit. He's amazing. I'm glazing. But it's well deserved.
Come on, man.
Gassing you up. Seriously.
Hey, I appreciate it. I'll take it.
Yep. Take it.
Well, all right. Well, how you say bye in Comanche?
We don't have a word for bye.
I like that. I like that.
It's always see you later kind of vibe.
Yeah. No whistling at night, and we don't say goodbye.